over for the sink. It's coming.
Quiet. I need it.
Well, I got to start all over.
Yeah, there it is. That was a good one too, boys. Yeah. Welcome back to What We Learned This Week, episode 80.
We've got to be like...
It's 87.
It's 87.
Yeah, because I said 87 last time.
I was doing my research.
The new guy's got it already. I love it.
God.
I don't want to introduce him yet. I think we should just leave him a mystery.
Ignore him.
Right
Yeah.
No. This guy,
I'm actually not here.
He's just our fourth man.
He's a spooky
for the
ghost
show.
living in the apartment.
I was the maintenance guy walking in.
I just sat down.
Welcome Keith to
Hi,
the
buddy.
show.
Thanks.
First time ever.
Yeah, true.
We're popping his podcast cherry today, folks. So
yes.
If he sounds nervous at all through the mics, we're sorry. We'll mute him. We
because we're grabbing
the mic
under the table.
The setup is shit for me.
It's because we're fondling him underneath his tables that you can't see.
Yeah.
It's got a whole
The
row.
fluffers down here helping me out.
Oh shit. So yeah, Keith, go ahead, tell us about yourself a little bit.
Why are you here?
Why are you here, Keith?
I feel like I'm back in high school.
Keith, why
I was
are you
going to
here?
say, it
First
looks
day
like
class.
we're
Yeah.
at fucking
Right?
desks.
Yeah.
Like those
He's-
old ones. that you
Yeah.
crack
This is actually
the back
perfect
of.
for like a school-themed podcast.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, this
Oh,
blackboard.
you mean like the teacher's lounge,
Yeah.
which they can find on our
Oh.
OnlyFans? Go ahead, Keith. Why are you here, bud? What do you
Well,
do?
I've known you guys for a while,
Yeah.
Jake and Drake.
Yeah.
But you had me on because you had some of my coffee, and you said you loved it. Harbor
did.
coffee.
We fucking loved it.
Hopefully you're not just blowing smoke, but
I can't.
I'll blow you, but I'm not blowing smoke. I know smoke, and he's a big dude.
yeah, I believe it.
So,
But no,
what's
I'm trying to start my own company, and I'm over here trying to support you guys, and trying to figure out my own shit, and maybe tell you guys what you're doing.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
On stream.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you. No,
Oh,
we
yeah.
really do like the coffee. I had it. I think it on the last episode. I think I
Yeah.
had a cup of it because you sent me home with some of the Bali Blue Moon.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was really good stuff.
It smelled
So
really good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like one of the first ones that I'm actually diving into. I've done 50 roasts on that one alone.
damn,
shit,
son.
dude.
Yeah,
Awesome.
his setup is legit. Like we went
Yeah.
over there, like he's got his roaster set up, he's got his journal set up with his roasting profiles. Like dude's legit. He's got some good
Yeah.
stuff coming out. So
Too legit to quit.
too
True,
legit
true.
to quit. Yeah,
Indeed.
so we're gonna go over there today, roast some coffee with the boy,
Yep.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
get more drunk. I mean,
Yeah.
we're drinking tomato juice right now, obviously, because
Yeah,
this
this
goes
is
on
a
YouTube.
cleanse.
But
This is
just a
actually
cleanse.
Yeah.
fruit salad right here.
Yeah.
yummy.
This is
Shout
my
out.
only dose of vegetables for
Wiggles.
the week.
Shout out to the Wiggles, son. Yeah, we got some bacon salt on the rim here.
That really adds a nice touch to it.
Yeah, it does.
Sausage, cheese, and celery.
Well, I
Dude,
haven't
you can't
gotten to
ask for
mine
more.
yet
It's
because.
Wisconsin. You have to do it right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Tomato
have to.
juice.
I decided to do my celery a little early because I didn't want to be crunching on the podcast.
And we
so-
appreciate you for that, because this isn't an ASMR show. You know what I mean?
Not
If
yet.
it
Which
was,
I think we should switch to, honestly.
we could make
If you
more
want that,
money.
join us on Teachers Lounge.
$500. We'll do an ASMR video
listen
with
to
us
me
just
chew
whispering.
We'll
ice.
do the alphabet like apple, fucking banana.
Every
celery.
episode, every episode
yeah.
we'll do a new fruit.
Yeah, new letter.
And you just watch us finish the whole fucking fruit. So if it's a big one, like that's on you, dude. Like I'm gonna if it's a watermelon, it's the whole watermelon. We're gonna sit here for hours and eat that whole watermelon.
Each get a whole watermelon.
Yeah, I can't wait for pumpkin, dude. You eat the whole pumpkin roll.
Hell
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I'm a fuck a pumpkin.
Did you guys try to bite into a pumpkin? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck would that even be?
Not good.
Do you guys,
Gross
do you guys
as
eat this?
fuck.
Do you guys eat the skinnier pumpkin or just like the gourd? Or I mean the gory
I've
parts.
never had
the
a
gory
gourd.
parts.
I only eat the gory parts because you can make pie and stuff
Nah,
like that.
dude.
Yeah, and
Okay,
like roasted
I'll eat it in
pumpkin
pie, but I'll
seeds.
like pumpkin
Yeah.
seeds only.
So
Dude,
you
Baked pumpkin seeds is the fucking.
so you
Yeah.
guys
Oh,
don't
man.
like eat the skinnier banana either or what?
Skinnier bananas.
You know, we should talk about this.
I'm just kidding. I would never. That's disgusting. All right, so
It
we're
gives you a
gonna.
nice shiny coat in your hair.
Ooh, you're trying to go, Henry. Keith obviously is new to the show.
Sorry.
Keith's kind of new to the show, so he obviously won't have any skills from last week here. But let's go ahead and run through those real quick. I'll start.
Yeah.
Mine's the month-long one where I'm supposed to be sober for a month.
Winning.
just tomato juice.
It's been a week, folks. I don't really know what else to tell you. It's been a week. I've had some fun, and I've been drinking an exorbitant amount of alcohol this week. So, yeah, I didn't last this week, but next week I'll get back into it, folks. Don't you worry. So yeah, I'm gonna just stick with that skill
Nice,
and
man.
keep rolling forward.
works.
So
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna rebuttal my skill because I don't remember what my skill was. So
Yeah.
redoing my skill from last week because I've been working so fucking hard this week just doing my own stuff. So I had maybe one day to take care of my
I
own
thought
stuff.
it was
and I napped.
developing stuff.
Yeah, but that's something like my past 3 skills. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right. So
I think that I'm just gonna pick something else. So
okay.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
do Drake instead. I'm gonna come back to mine here in a sec.
Drake. What was your skill?
So my skill from last week is bleeding over into today because we're going to be going. And basically my skill
do
from last week is I wanted to learn about the process for roasting and
Sure.
you know all the ins and outs that you go through in your stages.
That was your skill last week?
yeah.
Why the fuck didn't I remember that shit? All right, cool. Hell yeah. Nice.
So we'll cap out. We'll have footage.
Yeah.
Seeing that we have such a culinarily inclined episode today, I think that my next week's skill is going to be I'm going to master mulled wine.
Okay, that's fine, but you better bring that shit over.
Yeah, don't worry, I got
Hell
you.
yeah.
I'm not fucking
I
playing because I
love
love mulled
Mulled
wine.
wine is so good.
We're doing mulled
I
wine
feel
at
like
work
I'm
right now.
uneducated.
Oh, yeah,
What's mulled wine?
So basically, like you take
It's moldy wine.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's kind of like cheese, right?
Yeah.
you just get a bunch of black mold.
Yeah,
No.
and just shove it in there. You buy it from the store. You buy the wine from the store.
No,
and get some mold.
Mulled wine with a U is it's pretty much like wine that you can serve hot or warm, and you serve it with like cinnamon and different spices inside of it, and it's really nice, and it gets you super drunk because any hot alcohol gets into your bloodstream way faster.
Kringle
So
wine.
it's just warm and delicious, and it's a perfect thing for the season. So I think that, that's gonna be my Christmas present to you guys
So
for next week.
So when you come on next week, we're gonna
Yeah.
just get fucking blitzed on mulled
Oh yeah,
wines.
I'm also trying to convince my my mom to make her some of her famous cinnamon rolls for next week.
Ooh.
So because
Yeah,
you guys didn't get any last year,
I know.
so
I mean, we're
so I'll make sure that we get like 4 or 5 of them because
Yeah.
they're fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
we're gonna need
Yeah.
them
Okay.
shits, dog. I love it.
She makes it with like coffee and espresso in there
Oh,
too. So
fuck
it's,
yeah,
it's pretty
I'm
dope.
here for it. All
Perfect
right,
name.
so skills for next week. You guys already picked yours.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're done with the skills already. We just rolled right through that.
That's a short
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, welcome. Thanks for coming to the show.
Oh god, back to work.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened this week for you guys. I just feel like I did a lot of drinking this week, honestly. I feel like I didn't really there was nothing productive. I didn't see anything productive. I think the big news would be like the Pfizer vaccine that got fucking released finally, and
Yeah.
that's supposed to be rolling out on rampant production.
Aren't
but-
people growing like 3rd or 4th?
Yeah,
fourth arms?
I heard like your penis grows.
They're walking around like Goro from Mortal
There's
Kombat,
Yeah, I heard-
little
I
baby
heard-
arms.
clubbing people in the streets.
I've heard like most people's penises are
You owe
growing
me
by
sunglasses.
90%, which
That's
would
not
be
true. I've
which
had
would be
it.
great,
It's
but
not
like
true.
the only problem is like it's happening to both sexes. You know what I mean? So just oversized. The
For all you
total-
people into femboys.
you have really big
Get ready.
balls for a woman.
It's just making them fall out like their ovaries just become balls. now.
Jesus Christ.
What was it? What was it? There was like a phrase. It's like there's no such thing as chicks with dicks. It's only
Just
dudes
guys,
with
only
tits.
dudes.
guys with tits. I love it. Oh, that was
Ted
tattoo. Yeah. Clockwise rim jobs, counterclockwise. Sometimes I like to watch when it goes the opposite way. Oh, I love it.
Shit.
What was the other thing that shit? I saw something else this week that was. Oh, have you guys watched the show? Not to just get back into TV shows like we used to talk about, but there's a show that's on Netflix and it's a Netflix original, and it's called Sex Education. Have you guys watched that yet?
Yeah.
With Gillian Anderson?
Fuck me, is that
Ooh.
hilarious, dude? It's a show about basically like this kid he can't even touch his own
Yeah,
penis,
yeah,
can't
yeah.
jack off,
Right.
and his mom's a sex therapist, and it is.
And the mom is the chick from X-Files.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Ooh.
It's
yeah.
it's so
Nice.
good. And it's like a British TV show, so
Yeah.
it's all British comedy.
A couple of
and
the
it's-
people that I used to work with said I looked at like the main character if I cut my hair. and
Little
shit.
You kind of do. You kind of fucking do. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah.
you.
That's my frame. I don't know what I do about it. but
no,
that's
accept
what-
it, man. It's a
Yeah.
good show. So.
Dude,
Yeah.
you could be an extra on
That's
that
what I'm
show.
saying. I could just
You
be
be the
the actor.
stand-in.
I could
Stunt
make $1 million.
double.
You could
yeah.
be the
The sex
stunt-
scenes.
Like, going around with these hot chicks,
There you
like
go.
trying to
Dude.
learn my own way.
Yeah,
I'm like perfect for that.
you are. You could.
Do
I
it.
feel like people might get mad if you do that, but like it's fine. It's a job.
Yeah, I'm working.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm working. It's for a paycheck.
I don't like
So-
it. Like no one likes work.
I
you know?
roast coffee and I have fake sex on camera.
Oh, fake.
Oh,
Yeah, fake.
real sex.
Yeah. It's softcore.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Oh shit. Well, yeah, I don't know. Keith, you got anything that has been crazy in your life this last week? Anything that's going on?
Me
Since you're the
personally,
new guy?
I know. Well, I'm trying to sort out all this fucking company shit,
Yeah.
and I've been
I like doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been talking to this custom bag company for like 2 weeks now, trying to like sort out the design and stuff like that. So that's been super interesting to figure out.
Like
if
for the bag itself?
the bag itself, and like the imagery and how it's gonna fit on the bag and all the other stuff, how it fits, like the degassing valve that's on the actual bag, and then how the quantity and how much I can actually pay for it, and how much my price point will change if I do actually start selling it. So it's been interesting for sure.
Nice.
Yeah,
No, I can
definitely,
imagine.
definitely.
Yeah.
What do you think the biggest learning curve for you has been so far? I know you're still like
Yeah.
getting into it, but like, what do you think the biggest learning curve is?
Like, it's hard to say now because now I'm trying to get into like the actual production portion, like the actual profitability. Before it's just like a hobby. 'Cause
Yeah.
Right.
The hardest part is actually learning how to roast. And the hardest part to actually get into roasting is buying the equipment because that's kind of
That's true.
expensive.
Yeah.
I used to roast coffee up in Janesville,
Yeah.
so yeah, I completely get
Yeah.
it.
So like, what was your setup? Was it like a couple $100s or was it?
Well, I was working for somebody else that had a setup, so I used to hop out with the Mocha Moments people up in
Okay,
Janesville,
okay.
and so they actually had like a small roasting
out to
area
Mocha Moments.
in
Yeah.
the center
Not
of
a
the
sponsor,
store.
but
Yeah,
could be.
yeah, another
So
sponsor.
It was probably a couple $1,000 setup in there.
Yeah,
but it was nice.
So like my half-pound roaster, I went with like a higher quality. It was $1,500 by itself.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, just to start. And that's like the
You're
smallest
in it, man.
one.
Yeah, there's no
It's-
going back now,
it's
dog.
the smallest roaster.
Yeah.
But like it's got, you can plug it into a computer and it can graph all your stuff for
Oh,
you.
so you can actually
No
graph through that
shit.
one? Oh, I didn't know you could graph through
Damn.
that one.
But
That's really
I don't
nice.
have a laptop. The only one that has it is Ariel, and I just like steal her laptop when she comes over.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you
Uh,
start making money, then you just buy the laptop.
So
It's
you
a
saw the
business
journal.
expense.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you saw the journal, but this will like project your rate of rise, which is basically the temperature difference from when the coffee starts rising. It'll be like every 30 seconds it'll rise like 15 degrees or something like that. So as a rule of thumb, you want it between like 14 and 18 degrees every 30 seconds as a rule of thumb. So like it will kind of project that for you as you go. So you
No
can adjust,
shit.
You can adjust your heat and air to compensate for what's going to happen in the near future. So
That's dope.
yeah.
I love that. I love when it's broken down into like
Like a
it's obviously
science.
not simplistic at all, but it's
Yeah.
so it seems so straightforward that like even with
Yeah.
the adjustments and everything, like you can calculate all of those on
Yeah.
point. Like
Right.
And it's a little bit different because it's not like driving a car. So like if you want to go faster, you just hit the accelerator and it happens right there.
Right.
But this is like heat and forcing that heat onto an object. So it takes time for that object to absorb that heat or expel that heat.
So you almost
like,
have
it's
to.
almost
You're,
like,
it's basically like you're having to preemptively
Yeah,
set things so that you
So-
know, like within the next
Yes.
rise, basically. You
yeah.
want
So
it
the
set
reason
there.
I've done 50 roasts with this one coffee is to know when that time changes. So right now I just look at the graph and that I've done in the past and what I want to go off of, and then I just go off of that and I can adjust it and I won't have to worry about like, hey, it's rising too fast here because I've already done
because
it 30
you
times.
know the math
Mhm.
behind
Right.
it now. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's seriously
so
cool.
it's literally a science behind just the roasting itself,
Yeah.
which I've I've watched videos. I mean,
Mhm.
you know too. Like
Yeah.
coffee was a big thing of mine.
Yeah.
It was like, but I'd never turned into a career. It was
Right,
like a
right,
hobby
right,
for me.
sure.
So like I've watched the videos, but I've always been more like interested in being more like hands-on of seeing like why people do what they do,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and how they calculate.
I
everything
think
out.
it's like a lot of before you get into it, like a dump of information,
Yeah.
and then trial and error, and then after that, it is pretty simple
I feel
because
like
like you already
that's-
got the equation. You
Yeah,
just
and I
follow
feel
it.
like
It's kinda
that's with
math.
any
Dude.
like any new path that you take. It's like there's just a dump of fucking knowledge, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with this, but like I'm gonna pick
Right. You got to take
nitpick some stuff
one
here
step
and
at a
roll with
time
it.
there.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you just kind of figure it out. You're like, oh, this is why did that part ever have me
Yeah.
stuck when that was
Right.
the easiest
Yeah.
part? Now
Yeah.
I'm on to the actual complicated
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Right.
Nice.
That's kind of where this company is kind of going is like I'm kind of looking at it almost like a Lego set or like a car, right? You know the basics until you like start diving into it, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh fuck, I don't know anything about cars.
So,
Then you get to the engine and you go,
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
like I know I need a motor, but I don't know how to build one.
Yeah, you finally get the casing off.
what got you into coffee roasting?
So I knew I wanted to go into business for myself, and my sister and my brother-in-law brewed their own beer. So like they got their own kit and stuff. And
Nice.
that's what they want to do. They wanted to open up their own brewery, but there's so much red tape with brewing
That's true.
because you have alcohol
Licensing.
licensing. You had to buy the huge equipment for high production. So not only that you need one, like for me, I only need one roaster and a grinder and some bags.
Yeah.
But as far as brewing, you need a large vat to actually brew the beer. Then you need a vat for it to ferment, and then you need bottling, and then you need canning, and then you need kegs.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
sanitation and all that kind of
Sanitation.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
For,
waste.
So-
yeah, refrigeration.
That's a
like units and-
huge startup cost to even get started.
Right.
To make money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you're in
So-
the hundreds of thousands just
At
even on a
least, yeah.
smaller operation.
Yeah.
Easily.
And coffee is similar to that, at least for like brewing and creating your own style and whatever you want to do with that.
Right.
So that's kind of like the stepping stone where we walked into.
Yeah. no,
I think
like
you
that.
could do. I think coffee though you can start on a smaller scale and still start the production process and selling
Yeah.
process
Right.
more as where like beer. it's way harder to start that
Yeah.
because of that red tape where it's
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
well, you have to have the liquor license.
Yeah.
Whereas like with the coffee, it's literally
Yeah.
you just need your license for, I mean, your
food
business
and-
license
yeah.
and food
Food
safety.
handling, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you need all the storage too. So like beer ferments for like 3 months minimum usually.
Right.
So like you brew the beer, you put all this money into it. Now you got to wait 3 months to sell it.
Yeah.
Coffee, you wait 6 days. You're supposed to let it set for 6 days in the bag, and then you can sell it right then. So it's a
Yeah.
faster turnaround.
Do you have to have like a commercial space to make that though, or technically? Or?
So technically, yes.
Yeah.
Like you can make it at home, but there's certain like it depends on your
sales process and stuff.
sales
Okay.
process, and then if you are in
So-
an apartment, your lease
so if
agreement.
you-
If you're in
So if you are working for anyone that would have to deal with any
Yeah.
of that, just know he is currently using a commercial space that's very
Yeah.
sanitary, and
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want to move into.
Don't
So
ask
like
the
right now,
question.
yeah. Right now I'm not at the point I'm designing the website to actually
Right.
sell and stuff like that, but I'm not there yet. Like right now I'm still like family and friends, and it's amazing how much support you can have
Oh.
from just friends. Like
Oh,
even you
dude.
guys. Like,
That's your
it's
first.
insane.
That's
It's
your
insane.
first point of contact
Yeah.
on sales, dude.
Yeah.
Always.
And
always.
I've never asked for anybody for money. Like I'm like, hey, can you give me $10? They want to give me money, which is insane.
This episode actually earns us a 60% cut.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You actually are the controlling factor of my company.
We haven't talked to Keith about this yet, but the contract that he signed that he thought was an NDA for this show was actually a contract giving over 90% share of his company
Yeah.
eventually.
And his first
so-
child.
And
Yeah.
so
The joke's on you.
Actually,
And the second show.
It's not my child.
joke's on you. I'm
Yeah.
sterile.
Yeah. You can have that kid.
I don't want that little fucker.
Yeet.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome though, and
Yeah, that's
it's
seriously cool,
it's
man.
Yeah.
Really cool to see you, like, you know, knowing you, seeing you growing into like becoming the business owner. You know,
Yeah.
from what you were before, and like we had talks before about, you know, different business ideas and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah, yeah.
And I think the biggest thing I told you was it was just like you got to find something that is going to be long standing for you, that you're going to be continuously interested in.
Sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It can't like it sounds like a lot of fun to own a business, and it really is. But
it's a
at
lot
the
of fucking
same
work.
time,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. So if you're not passionate about that specific business, you're not
Yeah.
gonna fucking want to do it. You're gonna be like, fuck this. What am I doing this for if I don't even like it that much?
Right.
So the fact that you fell into coffee, and like even just hearing you talk about it now,
Yeah.
like you can tell it's something that you're invested
Yeah.
in, something that, and it's a great product. Like we
Yeah.
tried it, and
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it
I
was
need to try
beautiful.
some at some
Super
point.
smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we've-
brought some,
We forgot to
but
brew
we-
some
oh,
up
so you-
here, but
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We can try it later.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I want to drink my tomato juice.
yeah, tomato juice first.
Like
course.
I'm not saying that it's just crazy how fast it moves without you necessarily trying. Like I put in effort for sure.
Yeah.
But like it's just starting to roll by itself. Like honestly, like there are some times where I'm not even working towards it, and people are like asking it for me to brew them coffee, not brew, but you know, roast them
Roast some
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah.
And that's my motivation to keep going. Like I'm not motivating myself. It's other people trying to like either get me, like one of my biggest supporters is my cousin. He's like, yeah, let's do it. I want you to succeed. And like, that gives me motivation to keep going. Cause otherwise if people are like, nah, it's okay. Then I'm done with it. You
It's a
know?
pipe
dude.
dream.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
dude, we're
But-
and you're gonna have that criticism. It's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
fall
yeah.
on you, but like, yeah, it's definitely nice to have. That's why
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's nice
shocked
to have
by
the
the
family and
support.
friends to start, because they're gonna be your biggest
Dude.
components. They're gonna be the biggest
That's
people in
true.
your corner for the
That is
most
very,
part.
very true.
Until you start succeeding, then they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, well, you're going too hard. You're working
Yeah.
Hey, man, you gotta relax.
Well, remember when I helped you? Remember?
Oh god.
like no,
Oh my
it's
God.
no, that's awesome though, and
Yeah.
we support you wholeheartedly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we've
Yeah.
already talked a little bit about some potential going forward with
Yeah.
growth of the company and everything too.
100%.
So we're here for it, man. We
Yeah.
love the coffee. It's good shit. I mean,
Yeah.
Walker's still got to try it and
Yeah.
everything. And
Yeah, I'm excited too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we're gonna do a little.
And if we didn't, you'd know.
yeah,
Yeah.
we would
Well,
fucking tell you.
that's
We're
'cause
gonna-
we
what I
love
will-
you.
We'll
Like,
be honest with
I
you.
feel like people aren't
Yeah.
being so nice that like they're literally setting me up for failure. Like, dude, this coffee's crap. Oh, it's really good, dude.
No, dude. See that you get that with family and stuff. You tend to get a more honest.
Yeah.
You know, well, obviously depending on the people, but
Depending
Yeah.
on them, yeah.
Like-
your parents and family are probably not going to be the most honest with you,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
the
the
rest of
Yeah.
dude, and
I
that's
don't know. My parents were pretty honest with me. They're like, no, it's a shit idea, Walker. Thanks,
Walker,
Mom.
don't fucking do
Thanks,
that.
Grandma.
That's-
Jesus.
Hey, Grandma, how's your fucking dementia doing?
oh god.
oh
God.
shit.
But yeah, no, and it's really cool. It's really cool to see you so passionate about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
No, it's
that definitely you feed off that, especially as a customer, like a consumer.
Sure.
Like even when trying the coffee, it's completely disconnected from you.
Right.
Like the product, good. It's
Yeah.
good fucking coffee.
Right.
And then that coupled with seeing you get into it, and I can't wait to see the journal and like your
Yeah,
notes
yeah.
and references and stuff, because
Yeah,
that
100%.
that shows the initiative, that shows the drive, that shows
Yeah.
that you fucking want this.
Right.
And as like a third party subjective perspective,
Yeah.
like that's what speaks volumes to me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
That it's not just
I mean,
a
the
quick,
fact-
like get rich.
Yeah,
like I want
right,
like
right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a quality product.
And the fact
Dude.
that you like went through roasting the same exact bean 50 times to be like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to make sure that I get this right. Whereas
Yeah.
someone who's not going to be as passionate is going to, maybe they quit halfway through. Go, no, this is good enough. I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And now
Yeah.
they're making subpar product where
Yeah.
you're like, no, this needs to be perfect. Like
Yeah.
the perfect
Quality over
science behind
quantity.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
And-
there's plenty of different companies that I've tried different products from
Sure.
that they might have 3 or 4 in their selection, but those 3 and 4 are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, like colognes. Like I only buy specific colognes because it's like you can tell that the people who put
Yeah.
in the time and effort. Fuck, dude, it's quality. Whereas like
Right.
you have other companies that have 70 different smells, and they come in different styles of fucking
Right.
container and stuff. It's like, okay, what the fuck,
Right.
You know.
And like the main idea behind the actual name is Hardware Coffee. I went through like 10 names for this coffee. And it was first as my last name, and I was like, that's cool because my grandfather owned a tavern in Rockton called Zinneker's Tavern.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I was going to go to, and then I thought, maybe not that. And then I had Hardware Coffee was like the second one or third one. Like Better Coffee Company was another one. Like Revive Coffee. Like I've gone through a ton. And actually, a lot of people didn't like the name at first, Hardware Coffee.
Hardware Coffee?
Really?
I thought it was great. As soon
Yeah.
as I saw the sweatshirt, I thought,
Yeah.
before I even knew that
Yeah,
it was
it
your
was
coffee
like-
company, I was like, oh, that's a dope shirt. Like,
Yeah.
I like that.
So like it's gone through iterations of like improving and trying to feel where it is, and this is where it landed. And the reason behind it is that I worked hard for a very long time. Like I went to college, I graduated early, I took summer classes, I took hard semesters, I got right into my profession. Then I switched and I wanted to do something else, and now I'm working hard at that to like start my own company. And
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
And I want to be able to supply some sort of caffeine or any sort of support of people that are going through their own dreams. You know,
Yeah.
like they want to go that way, and I know coffee is one of the main catalysts for that. So
Dude.
that's what I want to do.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, man. I
That's
love
seriously
it.
cool.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think too what's gonna be the coolest part is like, we're gonna shoot this promo video today and everything and do all this. I can't wait to come back, shoot the second promo video when they're like huge. Dude's got a fucking 100-pound roaster sitting in his fucking in his store.
He's got like a forklift carrying the beans.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just got a storefront.
That's a fucking
we're,
dream.
We're,
That's a
Oh,
dream.
we're all
I'll
employed by
operate that forklift. I was gonna say, dude,
My
I will
marketing crew.
operate that
Yeah.
fucking forklift for you.
Bro, Drake.
This podcast
Drake,
is brought to you by Hardware Coffee.
Drake, let's
And
be,
that's it.
let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Drake, I think that you could, if it was a coffee shop, any other thing that any of us could have started, I would say yes. Forklift driving,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
where
Yeah.
I think honestly, when it comes to coffee, dude, you got to be in the roasting house. Like it's
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
just fit the bill
Yeah.
for
You look
someone
good.
who you
Yeah.
like. You look good. You just fit the bill.
You
of
play
the
the
guy
part
that,
when we
like-
when we
Yeah.
have
We're gonna have
investors
tours.
come
We're
through.
gonna
You're
have
the guy
tours.
we want to
like,
see in there.
yeah, I want to see you lifting the green like beans
Yeah.
into the roaster, and I'm like, that guy fucking roast. It's like when
And-
you see
and
a
like
brewer.
tank top,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like cut off jean shorts.
No,
like
even
frayed.
better, even better. He's gonna have a white T-shirt on
Yeah.
with his cigarettes rolled in, and he's
yeah.
just like fucking pouring beans. And he go, that guy
No,
roasts
no.
fucking coffee.
he needs like a Batman utility belt full of cigarettes.
Oh yeah. Just all the
Different
cigarettes
styles.
here. Got lighters on the one side.
He's wearing like a really janky ass beat up
Yeah.
shirt. Looks like it came from like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
You're like, how did he even get it? Everyone's like, we don't know. We
Still
don't
got
know
the
where he
dirt
Dirt
lives.
stains from Nom.
He's got to get the hairnet for the beard.
Yeah.
Like we're all just like, we have
Sanitary,
no idea.
sanitary.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, we have
We
no
used to have to
idea
do
where
that
he
at
lives,
Frito-Lay,
but
actually.
oh
I
yeah.
used to have to wear beard nets, and I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks.
Fuck that.
I just put on like a hive keeper's helmet.
Yeah.
Where they got like the sack that ties on.
He's got jean shorts
But
and a
it's cut
fucking
off.
beekeeper.
He's got the whole soup and it's cut off in places.
Just sleeveless.
Yeah, sleeveless.
I love it. I totally would see you like in the roasting position, like
yeah.
somewhere in that. Like it's not, you couldn't be the forklift guy then. Like
Yeah.
any other
Oh,
position,
you
you could
can
be
do
the
both.
forklift guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But like
I feel like
that-
anybody working for a coffee
Cut
company
costs,
needs
man.
to be able to have
Everything you do
multiple
needs to be on
talents.
a forklift. Like if you're raising coffee into the thing, it's on a forklift. If you're manipulating,
standing
you're
on the
manipulating, yeah.
forklift.
We'll take a
Yeah.
video.
You're managing company
we'll ta-
finances on the forklift.
We'll take a video of
Got
all
a
of us.
control console
Yeah.
just brings down.
All of us are
He's
sitting
using
there.
the forks to hit the buttons on the roaster.
all
You're
of
running
us-
Excel macros on the.
We're sitting there like doing a cupping and everything, and Drake just has the forklift and he's slowly lifting it up.
Got a pincer set and fucking.
He's just like, his mouth's just open. He's like hoping that.
No, I just have one of the fold windshields
Yeah.
and just bring it back in.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
But no, I'm excited to see the growth with the company.
Yeah,
I think it's
honestly.
I think it'll do really, really well.
I hope so.
It's gotten a lot of good feedback from everyone that I've had try it and everything too. So
I just re-upped on some coffee, so I'll have some new ones for you.
hell
Nice.
yeah!
Shit, yeah.
Ooh.
Shit, yeah.
Are you willing to like say like one of the new blends or anything? Or
Well, see, these are all single origin, so they're not even blends yet.
Ooh.
So that's what we got to start working on is blends. Yeah.
blends? All right.
Yeah.
He's getting there,
So,
man. He's
yeah.
getting there. I love it. So we have a website in the works and everything
Yep.
as well. Cool.
Yep.
So people may not be able to order, but
yeah,
okay.
not yet.
But they'll be
I'm
able to
kinda
see
leaning-
it.
Yeah, leaning on you to help me flesh out the website before I put it live, and then
AstroDesignCompany.com for all your web development needs.
Nice to meet you. I gotta show you some things a little later.
Let me see. Whoa.
Hey.
Is this how you make a contract happen?
I'm also gonna show you some website stuff later.
fucking thing. This is our teacher's lounge episode now. We gotta cut this. This is the teacher's lounge.
I might have to show you some
yeah.
things later.
I feel like the problem with me though is like I have an issue like asking people for help. So like I know
dude.
For sure,
but I
for
don't know
sure.
Walker, so I don't want to be like, hey Walker, you know,
Oh, dude,
like, I know your shit.
I got
Kidding
you.
me? I'd be
Hey
happy.
Walker, do you want to help me help?
Yeah,
Keith?
and Walker, do you want to help us
Yes,
help
I would
Keith
like
with
to
this
do that.
company? Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
honestly, don't feel afraid to ask me
Yeah.
for anything. So I
Sweet, dude. See, look,
yeah.
you already
See,
have.
the support
Can you-
literally
you already
flows
have-
from
can you
I'm
fix
not
my
asking
marriage?
for
Yeah,
support. Yeah, can you fix my?
I'm gonna give it to you anyways. Now, so.
You already have a full team.
Well,
you have
that's what I'm saying.
You have a web development guy. You have a video guy. You have a forklift driver. You literally
I'm done.
you have the support
Plus,
team.
we've at least
I'm
worked at a
going on
brewery,
Shark
so we
Tank.
kind of know the operations behind other stuff too. I used to manage coffee shops. So I
Dude.
mean,
No,
like,
they're fuck yeah.
yeah,
dude.
I mean, we got
Let's
this.
do it.
And
Yep.
all of us are
We got the hipster
professional.
beard.
Yeah, like we're all growing the beards out. We
Yeah.
all we're all
Well, I
professional
can't.
coffee drinkers.
Well,
Well,
give it time, man.
the camera
I'm getting
sheds
there,
off
but it's
some.
not quite there yet,
like I have a
so.
full beard. Everybody else has like these huge, massive ones, but
Yeah.
the camera you can't see it.
no, it
No, it's
masks
like-
it. It's like, yeah.
And plus, it's good that you're wearing black because it
Yeah.
just kind of like
Yeah, no.
soaks
See,
into
you know,
it.
they-
My issue is that I have such a big fucking head
Yeah.
that my hair just takes longer to grow and
Well,
fill.
and you know they say the
It's
camera.
got more of a
It's got
distance
more
to
room
travel.
Yeah, it has to go further out, and it's like it just
They,
doesn't work.
they say the camera takes off 15% of your beard.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
on
right. That's
camera.
right in here.
Yeah,
15%
So like all the rest of us,
Yeah.
you know,
These things are
15% of my
These guys
tits.
have
That'd be great.
massive beards. They're like
yeah,
out to here.
we're lumberjacking it right now already, jacking it.
Jacking it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so crazy how much support
hacking
rolls
and
in
whacking and
without me
sacking.
like asking for it. Like, I want it,
Yeah.
but like people just
Chopping that
want to
meat.
help. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, these fucking guys, they do this every goddamn episode. I have to deal with this shit every fucking episode. These guys just sit here and make little fucking noises and talk shit the whole
People
time.
like that,
Just
though.
kidding.
People like that.
No, it's our favorite part of the show actually. It's the Drake and Walker.
Because we're fucking
The
hilarious.
Drake
Yeah,
and
that's
Walker
the music
mini
hour.
episode- mini episode.
That's what
That
people
is
fall
kind of
asleep to.
like most of the references. It's just like weird nuances to
Oh,
different
yeah.
bands and genres.
That's kind of true, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's either that or it's I say something stupid and then Drake reiterates it like really lightly into the mic and then Walker starts laughing and saying it too and then I just sit there and wait.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys, by the way.
I have
for
an
that.
idea. Maybe stop saying such stupid shit, Jake.
True.
Hey Walker. Hey Walker, I have an idea. Don't make fun of a guy who's had a stroke, okay?
You've had a
I feel
stroke.
like I feel like this half moon setup is tearing us apart.
This is
Just a blind lie that you
we
just
need-
threw out there.
we
You're like,
need-
yeah, I had a fucking stroke, dude.
We need a bigger table. We can't do this again.
I can't. How am I supposed to like?
Don't make fun of a guy that's literally dead right now.
How am I supposed to like love you guys if I can't even feel you touching me under the table?
Blindly.
Anymore? Still, I can't imagine you guys touching me. I have to actually feel it. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
good with my imagination.
I need some like Doc Ock arm to go under the table to
You're
reach
kidding.
all the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
over there.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
totally kidding. I have a boner right now, so it's totally fine.
all right.
No one can see it.
No, well,
Trust me.
yeah, we're-
I can fucking see it.
I can fucking see that
Nobody
thing.
can see it
Direct
anyways.
line.
It's funny because like you'd think it was just an awkward, guys get
Yeah.
awkward boners, but really, like, I took a Cialis before this episode.
That's the thing. That's,
So-
that's the thing. In high school, it's considered like an awkward boner, but anytime after you're like 20, it's just a boner. You're like, yeah, I got a boner. What are you gonna do about
every
it?
time,
Fuck
as
it.
soon as
It's
you turn
life.
like 21 or like whatever, you
stop
get into
caring
your
about it.
20s, you're just like, oh, hey, it's still going up.
You're not
so
like,
that's
well,
cool.
hey, it
Like,
still works.
You're not like walking
Sweet.
around like this trying
Yeah.
to hide it. You're just like,
like-
fuck it, I got a boner.
Yeah, what the hell also, like, why is it so much easier to hide a boner as an adult than it was as a kid?
Because you're used to like hiding it after that
I think
time period. I don't know.
Well, it's not because I still
It's
wear skinny
practice.
jeans.
Yeah.
So it,
See, because
like-
I wear these like stretchy jeans from American Eagle,
Dude.
so they're pretty much sweatpants. So you can still put
Walker,
them in
there is no way in
Tuck it.
fuck.
I feel this.
Walker,
Wow.
I
that
live in-
log? No.
There's no way in fuck you are hiding that fucking clam jammer. There's no goddamn way you're hiding
my
that thing. Walker gets a boner in public and he loses half of his brain because of the blood loss. Okay,
Passes out. Just prop me against the wall.
He doesn't need to prop against the wall. The thing's propping him up for him.
I'm driving and it turns my steering wheel.
Oh shit! No, but that
Passes out in the line in the
Jesus.
bank.
I'm telling you, man.
No,
that
no,
much-
it happens sometimes. It's okay.
when you lose that much blood to your brain, I mean, it's just bad for your
Yeah.
health. So,
Hey.
anybody
yeah.
else feel dizzy all of a
Her
sudden?
health, too.
Oh shit!
That's too funny.
I'm unconscious, but I'm rock solid.
But I'm rock hard right now. No, it's fine. Just get on top. I'll wake back up. Don't worry about it.
We'll
I just
get
gotta
back
lose
eventually.
15% of my hardness, and I'll be okay.
just slap me a little bit. I'll be all right.
Oh, do you guys? Okay, I saw this. Since we're on this topic already, and I'm gonna start it with sorry, Jake's mom. Do you guys realize that or not realize, but if you guys, can we agree that there's different levels of the hardness?
Oh yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
What would you say is your biggest factor? Besides just being
Well-
into it, is it is it just if you're really, really, really into it, it's just
Intensity.
or
yeah.
is it more just your
Pent up,
lifestyle
dude.
at that moment?
Pent
Depends on how
up.
much Rhino Platinum that you've taken that day.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I kind of want to take it just because of it's like when you see
What
crazy
is it?
Amazon reviews.
Oh,
like this,
fuck.
It's this
Like-
ridiculous boner pill that you can get, and it says oh yeah, it'll make you hard for 24 hours. No, it
No,
makes you hard for a week and a half, and it's the
Dude.
best.
Do you know
So-
this from
best.
experience?
I tried
or
it
what?
once. I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens.
It was a Thursday. Just
Yeah.
sitting at
it
home.
was a Thursday. I had nothing to do.
Like, give it 30 minutes, and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? And
It's not going away.
yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
trying to catch your breath.
Dude, I dare you to take that before your physical.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
walk in,
Oh,
full staff.
Establish dominance with my
Yeah.
doctor.
I'm the
What are
man
you gonna
here.
do about it?
trust me, Phil. This is weird for both of us.
Doctor's looking at you is there any reason why you have a boner? You're like, yeah.
Is there
yeah.
any reason that you
Listen.
don't have a boner
Yeah,
right
is there
now?
any reason you don't?
I
Doc?
thought this was okay. Never mind.
Just anticipation. I know what's gonna happen.
I've seen the videos.
I've already
It's all right.
decided this is what we're doing.
I've been practicing coughing all week.
Doc, I want to be. I was nervous. I want to be honest with you. Don't stay down there for too long. You might go blind. Okay.
I think before I go in, I should shave my head and get the Johnny Sins going look.
Yeah.
Get the look going
fuck.
for me, and then we'll see what happens. So,
Oh,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
oh God.
what was the name of the guy that he's the founder of Pornhub?
Oh,
we-
Farad.
Faraz.
Faraz Naraktu.
Klaatu Verata.
It was
Nikto.
Faraz.
'Cause we talked about him in the last
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
and we found out
Elbato.
that this guy's one of the top 10 richest people in the entire world.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's rich
I
as
believe it.
fuck.
I believe
And he's a nerd.
Yeah.
No,
He's-
actually,
oh.
he's a
actually
pretty
he's
handsome
really
dude.
cool.
No, he used to be a Canadian porn star.
Yeah.
Is he fucking lying?
No, dude. Dude used to lay mad pipe
Yeah.
Yep.
before Cialis was even a thing.
And
dude
it was like
laying pipe.
70s pipe, so it was all hairy.
Oh,
and Chewbacca,
fuck.
Hell
so-
yeah. You know, there's a guy
He's
on.
in a good
Chewbacca
age
dick.
right now. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a guy on TikTok. He's like this bigger dude that I guess he's a professional porn star, and he talks about the behind the scenes things of what you prepare for and what you have to deal with and shit like that. I'm like, this is actually super interesting to listen to because it's just always a new scenario.
I have a really weird question though that I've never really understood.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that there's there's a difference between amateur and
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
What separates you from being a
Okay,
professional
so-
lighting
so-
star?
so-
I was
no,
just
no,
gonna
no.
say lighting. I was gonna
So
say lighting.
professional porn stars, it would be a similar thing as to a let's say you were working in regular TV and film, right?
Okay.
You would say indie films would be your more not studio production.
Yeah.
Anything like that. Whereas your feature films are your major production studios. So it's basically you have these major studio productions, these bigger, Bang Bros and shit like that come out with these big actual production style.
Yeah.
Are they
nice
incorporated?
cameras.
More people
Oh, yeah,
on
these are-
staff.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
Is that the defining? Can you still be professional if you're not a business?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
you could be
professional.
I think you have to work. I think you have to work with a studio to
Yeah,
be a
it has to
professional.
be a
It's like when you get IMDb credits. You
Yeah.
don't get them working Well, I guess you do
So-
for indie, but they don't count unless you're really in the big
Yeah.
leagues.
Okay.
See, I always thought amateurs could go into the porn Olympics, but professionals couldn't. So
Well, no, amateurs they do the porn Olympics.
Porn Olympics? Are you kidding me?
They do porn Olympics
What?
so that they can get into
that was
the
actually a
pros.
joke.
No,
I
that's
was
the
going to
thing.
say, I'm missing out on some weird
It's
stuff.
like a relegation table, like in soccer. You know, you have the
Yeah.
Premier League, and then you have the champions, or not the champions, but the other league just below that.
Sure.
You have to win and get in the top 4 teams for porn stars to get
So it's
brought up to the next level. You know what I mean?
Is that actually
Okay.
real?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
There's a whole
That-
world that I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
even
not just a
Better than a
popularity contest.
No,
You gotta put
I mean,
the work
it is.
in,
A part of
man.
it is a
Yeah.
popularity contest. I mean, it's okay. So you think about porn stars that sign up on porn websites, right?
Yeah.
Especially like the major one, like Pornhub,
Yeah.
which we're gonna get fucking. I'm gonna have to bleep these out. We're gonna get fucked off YouTube.
Not a sponsor.
Right. So these guys, they're getting like when you sign up, right? You can do like a homemade like YouTube, right, where you just upload homemade shit, whatever. It's fine. Or you can become a verified amateur, which is like you have to go through a verification process and everything like that. And then you also get like a modeling like web page as well, which is when you start making money. And it's not so much that you're modeling as in pictures, it's just like that's the profile attached to you as a porn star.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you're not a professional until after you're like working with a big company, pretty
Right,
much.
but
okay.
so the other thing too, then
Or
is
seen
like,
as a
let's say you're a verified amateur, right? But you're number 1 on the verified amateurs list, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
bigger production studios are going to reach out to you,
Yeah.
and then they're going to they'll bump you into the professional porn
Like,
star.
hey, nice
Okay.
cock. Why don't
Yeah.
we get you in
Hey,
here?
Let's try you out.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna
him.
give you a trial run, give you some chicks.
I like
or
your
some dudes, whatever you want to
Give
do.
you some Rhino Platinum.
I like your style.
Take this,
Doggy
huff this.
style.
Yeah.
Get in there, champ.
Yeah, no, porn is an interesting world, and
Yeah.
surprisingly, I know too
Well,
much about.
I know
but,
that-
like,
I know
this
that-
guy on TikTok.
yeah.
Just
I know that
teaches you
platform
everything.
though is getting in a lot of trouble this week. Did you see that?
No, Pornhub
yeah,
is?
Pornhub's in a lot of trouble this week because
what?
they had a public statement saying that they're not sure of how much illegal content is on their platform, and apparently there's like millions of videos of like kid videos on there, or like underagers. So yeah, so they're going through a huge lawsuit trying to clear out their database full of videos like that.
It's
but-
I mean, it's the
Yeah.
the number 2 video database.
I
in
mean,
the
yeah,
world.
To be fair, you would
Yeah.
need
To
like
be fair.
To be fair,
you would need like every person on the planet to like search through and like try to find all the
Verify.
videos that
Yeah.
are on there. I mean,
It'll switch over to approvals.
Well, they should screen.
before they post.
Yeah.
So you had to watch every video. How do you like to have that job?
I mean, am I getting paid for it? I mean,
but
yeah,
you
I
think
mean, you'll
about
get
it.
paid, but
After
how
a while,
much?
you just have
What's
to
the
become
salary?
But you have to think like after a while, you're insensitive to it.
Yeah,
you know what I
you're
mean?
just-
Like
Yeah.
that
You'd
would
absolutely get
suck. That would be a
desensitized,
terrible
yeah.
fucking job. It's like horrors when you get desensitized to a certain type of horror. You
Yeah.
gotta get desensitized to porn after a while. Like imagine watching so much porn, being the guy that has to do that, right? Watching all this porn.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen everything. When you go home, you can't like just have sex missionary style. It's you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that's happening. Like
Right.
you're tying this
Imagine.
person.
Yeah. Imagine.
You're tying this person up in a gimp suit while you're dressed up
like
as
Bugs Bunny or something.
as Bugs Bunny. You're dressed up as Pugs Bunny, which is like
Jesus
an
Christ.
off-brand Bugs Bunny. She's
Smoking a
Lola,
cigar.
dressed up as Lola, and you're reenacting
Don't say that.
Space Jam.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
thank
Space
you.
Jam, my cock on her.
That's my daughter's name. Don't say that.
That's Lola Bunny.
I know,
isn't
but
it?
still.
Gross.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, you become desensitized.
Yeah,
after
you
a while. It's the
absolutely-
Same
yeah,
thing
I
with
believe it.
horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exposure becomes desensitized.
All right. Now
I wonder
that
if they're
you
gonna
just
come up with-
explained all that, what is the salary you would take for that job?
Oh, I
20,000, 30,000.
Anything that I can leave my current job.
like, what am I living off of right now? Because that's the amount. No, for that job, for
my God.
me, I would need. Fuck. I just don't know if I would be willing to do it. So yeah,
So it's 8 hours a day. That's like
8
9 to
hours a
5.
day of just
Yeah,
like
9 to 5,
verifying
yeah.
porn.
75.
Yeah.
Give me
70
75 a year.
75, dude?
75 a year. 75 a year.
I'd have to say like 120.
Think about I would have to go one
Because
even
that's
almost.
dude, that like what we were just talking about. That is prolonged
You're
exposure.
dread, and you're
yeah.
a dread. I
Yeah.
mean, you're like you are.
Like you could quit. I'm not saying you have to do it forever for the rest of your life.
But the
like,
other
what-
thing
to
is
do it.
too.
It's your
Yeah.
only
What
job
the
from
fuck?
now on.
You could
It's
see.
watching porn. I'm gonna do that for the rest of my life anyway.
Might as
So
well
what
get
the
Question
fuck?
is,
Hey.
can I do it as a part-time job in the morning right before I do my other job?
for 3 minutes.
Yeah, before I come and roast your coffee, I'm gonna sit in a booth.
I can do it in bed right before I shower.
Wait, you're gonna do what in roast his coffee?
Come in what?
I'll sanitize.
You're
and
gonna
I'll
come in the
fucking-
coffee roast? I call it
No.
It's all natural.
essence of Drake.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Creme de menke.
Creme de monkey.
The super creamy coffee.
Actually, there's a term for that called crema.
Yeah.
which-
Yeah. Crema.
Crema de menke.
Creme de monkey.
Hell yeah. It's just my
I get a
face.
slight taste of
Yeah.
pineapple.
You're welcome.
It's so
All it
sweet.
says is you're welcome at the bottom of the bag.
It's not it's your face, but it's not like you doing this. It's you going.
You're like mid vinegar stroke.
Yeah. We'll just call it money shot.
Fuck yeah.
It's the money shot roast. Oh,
I actually
fuck.
kind of love that name.
I would,
Money shot.
I'm here for that. If we could actually make a roast, if it's like a super creamy roast, we should call it the money shot. But like,
We'll
just
table that. Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
take-
we'll put it on the board.
Yeah.
We'll see what's
Right
going
here.
on.
Christ.
We'll just put it up on
Money
it.
shot.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for all this, though. I just can't wait. This is going to be an absolute shit show.
It
and
is.
I'm
We're
so
gonna keep
ready
drinking.
for
We're
it.
gonna keep drinking.
Oh,
Solid.
yeah. I just mean the company is
yeah,
going to be
all
an
that
absolute
too.
shit show, and I'm here for it. So,
We're gonna drink through that too.
oh, 100%.
We're just gonna stay drinking.
So yeah, we're at what, like 40 minutes here.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and
Wow.
end this one. We're gonna hop over to the live episode here. Keith, thanks for joining us
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
man.
buddy.
That was awesome. That
Make
was a lot of
sure
fun.
to check out Hard Work Coffee.
Glad to have you.
There's gonna be a website soon. There'll be some
Yep.
videos coming out soon. Some actual production coming out here in a
Yeah.
little bit too. So
Fuck yeah.
be sure to check that out. Thanks again for coming, man.
Yeah,
Don't
thanks for
forget to
having me.
check out astrodesigncompany.com for all your
Yep.
web development, web designing needs.
Do it.
Tell them that we sent you. Give you a nice, maybe a little discount. Maybe we'll see. If you're nice enough, you might. Check out Johnny Wishbone on the YouTube. Check out Thirst Homeless on the YouTube. Check out me on YouTube, which is Jake Dunaway. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. Hit it. Don't quit it. Hit it. Pass it to your friends. Hide your kids. Hide your wives, because we out here making great content. Thank you all again for joining us. This episode was brought to you by JD Creations LLC. If you want to make your own podcast, your own YouTube channel, anything like that, let us know. I can hit you up. It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us, and
Yeah,
we
buddy.
will see
You
you
still
next
here?
week. Yeah, leave. Go home. We got coffee to roast. Fuck off.